If you don't have a problem with this, you are the problem.
Yo, check this out.
What is the lowest price at any lease term for this floor plan for any move-in date?
What I'm about to show you is a powerful video of 600 people piled in an airplane. You're going to see people clinging onto the airplane on the outside of it as it's moving, and some even clung on as it descended into air, and some, we believe, fell down to the floor. It is my objective here for everyone to have empathy for the people of Afghanistan. I'm seeing on TikTok, a lot of people have opinions about this picture that you're seeing right now. Some are saying that there's not enough women and children in the plane. I'm going to tell you, if you have never been in this situation, please keep those comments to yourself. You know, I am a strong believer of cultural appreciation. And it's my understanding that if somebody or a people or a group of people or a race are trying to flee to save their lives, how do you know what you would do in that situation? I don't think this is a matter of etiquette here. I think this is a matter of life and death. Whether you are left or right, we have got to put our differences aside. But I have to say, have you asked yourself, why would Biden take all of the troops out of Afghanistan to end what they call a forever war? I have to remind you whose deal it was.
And want to congratulate President Ghani and the people of Afghanistan. I want to remember all of the people, all of the great, great men and women that have lost their lives in the war, and to their parents and wives and husbands and families, brothers and sisters. These are great, great people. Many lives over such a long period of time have been lost. I want to thank our wounded warriors, people that are still bearing pain and all of the problems that they've had to go through. And they're incredible people, incredible spirit. I'd go to Walter Reed and see them so often, and the spirit they had, they wanted to go back. Despite their wounds, they always said, I want to go back. Wounded warriors, they're incredible people. I guess most of all, I want to thank all of the people in the United States for having spent so much in terms of blood, in terms of treasure and treasury, the money that has been spent, the lives that have been lost. And we just signed an agreement that puts us in a position to get it done, bring us down to in the vicinity of 8,000 troops. The United Nations was informed of everything, and NATO has been great. Secretary Stoltenberg has been fantastic.
So what is Biden saying about the evacuation of the U.S. military in Afghanistan? He said 1 more year or 5 years would not make a difference if the Afghanistan military could not uphold their own country. The Taliban now controls more than half of the provinces. This is what the Afghanistan military are saying.
We met yesterday who had no visas.
Somebody promised, okay, I will give you tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So they didn't give.
Today, they met with a State Department official who says they're working on getting flights for them and the others who work on the base, along with their families. This afternoon, we saw hundreds of Afghans being processed, waiting to start new but still uncertain lives.
While this base is now much more orderly, much more secure,
The biggest problem is getting here. Overnight, Afghanistan's new presumptive leader arrived in the country, moving through the Taliban's stronghold city of Kandahar. He's Mullah Abdelghani Baradar. He was deputy leader of the Taliban when it hosted and protected Osama bin Laden while he plotted 9/11. Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo signed a peace deal with him under President Trump, a deal President Biden implemented, rapidly pulling out American troops, triggering the rapid collapse of the Afghan army and the Taliban's rapid takeover.
The people of Afghanistan, more than ever, need our help. A war that lasted over 20 years, now over. But for who? The military in Afghanistan said that they fought for us and risked their life, and now they need our help. Let's take a moment and be grateful for all of our soldiers who went to Afghanistan, were away from their families, and some have lost their lives for what we feel what was right. We were there to help them, and now I pray we can continue to do what we can to let them know we still care. Joe Biden has had an ambitious goal to vaccinate 70% of the population. Right now, there's only 56% of the population that's vaccinated with at least one dose. Joe Biden has now mandated 2 million federal workers and 2 million military workers to get vaccinated or wear a mask and get the COVID-19 test on a regular basis. Joe Biden clearly is trying to do his job by keeping America safe from the coronavirus. But I have to ask you this. If 56% of the population is vaccinated with at least one dose, which it is, wouldn't the numbers start to go down? It is already known via public record that the Delta variant is infecting the vaccinated and unvaccinated. So I have a question. What difference would it make if 70% or more of the population get vaccinated if we're all still going to get the COVID? Really think about that one. Next up, we're going to talk about TikTok and its overwhelming censorship. With over 1 billion people using the fun app TikTok, so many people are expressing frustration with TikTok because they can no longer create freely. Whether you are sharing your lives or expressing your thoughts, TikTok seemed to be a safe place where we can freely create. Not anymore. Now there are very strict community guidelines. It seems that TikTok makes its own rules. And if they feel that you've violated their community guidelines, your video will be taken down. Not only will it be taken down, but if you've had multiple guideline violations, they can also suspend you from the account, suspend you from your rights on the account. You can't comment. You cannot even go live. There's nothing that you can do when your account is suspended. And a matter of fact, if they find out that if you've had too many violations, the worst thing could happen for a creator. Your account could be banned. All of the time that you spent building up your followers, building up your community could be gone like that. With that said, please add me here just in case TikTok bans me. Also, please know that there are other social media platforms that are just as fun. There's Clapper and there's also Instagram and of course YouTube. If you like this video, please like and share. Also, let me know your thoughts on Afghanistan, Biden, and censorship of TikTok. Please let me know what you thought of this video and let me know if I could do better. I'm always open to your guys' positive criticism. With that said, please continue to learn, share, but most importantly, grow.
I just came on here to say that it's really sad out here in these streets how certain creators that you sit up here and try and follow, the ones that sit up here and expose everyone to the truth, you try and click follow. For example, the Andrea Show. I don't know about any other pages, but this is like the first page that I came across other than Shine Jay the Great. I think this is, I don't know. But when you try and click on their, when you try and follow them, it shows that people have been reporting them for spreading the truth. Like, basically, they've been reported for not following community guidelines. I got a screenshot. Hold on. This. All because they're spreading and exposing everyone to the truth. People like this get reported, and it's sad. Like she said, be proactive. Don't nobody ever want to hear the truth. Some of y'all need to hear it. It's very beneficial. Take advantage.
Please go to TikTok and please like and follow the show. Listen, I'm not going anywhere. A lot of these talk show hosts are out, and I'm trying to get in.